People can't see behind the scenes. So, yesterday, I talked about how you're not overwhelmed. You just have it. You're just carrying too much that you have not processed yet. Hey, hi, and hello. I'm Charmaine, also known as Purpose Life Coach Char, and this is day 7 of me going live and having real conversations. Today, we're going to talk about something real because a lot of us are expecting people to understand us and they don't even know what we're going through. Sometimes, honestly, y'all, we don't even know what we're going through and we're trying to figure it out along the way, right? So, people only see what you show them. They don't see the tears before you walked out the house. They don't see the stress, the pressure, the exhaustion, the frustration. They don't see all of that. They don't see what has to be put together before you present yourself to everybody. So, how can someone respond to something that they don't even know exists? So, now we're going to talk about balance. Because some things, like especially in the church, there's a thing they call discernment, right? And discernment is real, but it's not like you can read minds. There's certain things people can pick up on. Some people are just sensitive to others, and that's okay. But they're not going to know everything that you're going through. They're not going to know how you're feeling all the time. It's not possible. Okay. But at the same time, we cannot expect people to fully understand what we refuse to express. Okay. So our moments are real, they're valid. So, and this is something that I had to learn. And I was just thinking about it today. Like, people really can't see, they don't see behind the scenes. They see what you present. Okay. But what I had to learn is that if I'm not okay, I'm not okay. If I'm tired, I'm tired. If I'm hurting, guess what? I'm hurting. It is okay not to be okay because we're not going to feel 100% of the time, all the time. It's just not possible. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not about to keep showing up like I've got it all together while I'm breaking behind the scenes. Because sometimes people look at us as we're the strong person, right? So we want to talk about that. Because if you want to be seen, you have to show up as you. Not the representation that you carry every day. Not the mask that you put on. Because at some point in time, you have to remove the mask. And I think we've become over time, sometimes our mask has become our identity. But we'll talk about that at a later date. So, not the strong version that you want people to see all the time. Not the I got it all together version, but the real version. Because at the same time, we give grace. We give grace to others. We also have to give grace to ourselves. Just like they don't see behind the scenes, you don't see theirs either. So we have to stop expecting people to understand our silence. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. We because if you don't understand it, how do you really expect everybody else to understand it? So we have to stop expecting people to understand our silence. And we have to begin to understand our silence. Why are you silent? Why are you afraid to share how you're feeling, what you're going through? Why don't you want to bring awareness to it? Why don't you want to acknowledge it? So there are times where we have to do the work. So if this is you, and if you've been carrying things and not processing them, that is exactly why I created my 5-day emotional reset guide to help you actually process what you're feeling so you can get clarity and reconnect with yourself. So if you would like to know more or purchase the 5-day reset, comment reset in the comments and I will send the link. Or you can go to my website and I'll put that in the comments as well. But we have to first do the work. If we don't do the work, it'll never get done. And we'll continue holding on to things. We'll continue putting our body under so much stress, unnecessary pressure. And all that stress and pressure does is lead to depression, anxiety, heart attacks, high blood pressure. So until next time, I'm Purpose Life Coach Shar. And remember that serenity is more than peace of mind. It is peace within inner self.